Hey, Twister here, bass player of the Reckless Empire. Recently I was looking for something to work on, to arrange, and I came across a Game of Thrones version with Nuno Bettencourt and some other serious guitar players in a more of a rock mode. I thought I'd give it a go. Check this out, and if you follow me through to the end, I'll go through some of the gear that I used and how I configured it. Be warned, no guitar harmonizers were used, harmed or maimed in this production. It was all me, except for the drums. But I'll talk about that later. Stay reckless. Hope you like it. Well, I hope you liked that as much as I enjoyed playing it. The more I played, the more guitar parts came out. For the bass parts, I used my Yamaha Attitude III, blue one. I went straight through to my Line 6 Helix LT. I've recorded left and right wet sounds, one for the P and one for the neck pickup. And then I've also recorded 2 dry tracks for use later. During this recording, I never end up using the dry tracks for the bass, but that's what it is. The tone was set based on my normal tone that I've stolen from John Willis, Dr. Tone. Please check that out. All of the guitar parts have been done using my new Yamaha Revstar RS20. The rhythm sections, the chuggy sections, were done with the bridge pickup on. The clean sound I used with the middle pickup connector. And then for all the solos, I used one off the front. So this one in a split. To make a little bit of tonal difference between the harmony guitars in the main melody, I also used, for one of them, I pulled the pickup pot on, which basically gives a bit of a tone boost around that. So that was the guitar settings. The guitar also went through the Line 6 Helix LT. I recorded a dry signal and I used a left and right wet signal for all of the guitar parts, all 150 million of them. The recording side, when I did the mix back, I was having some problems with the wet signal, so I ended up using the dry signals for the guitar parts, but using the Helix native plugin, using the same tone settings that I had for, or the same patches that I had during the LT for playback, but I found I'd get a little bit more tuning out of that as I was going through. I was able to manipulate the sounds a bit better. For amp sounds for the guitar, I primarily used Line 6 Epic for most of it, and where I was doubling the guitar parts, I used an equivalent settings but using the Soldano amp. I think it was the Soldano Crunch. Anyway, I hope you liked it. This guitar worked out really, really well. There were sections during the solos where I could have done with a tremolo bar. However, I chose not to swap over to one of the other guitars. I persisted with using this. The tone to me came out really well. The play was really good. The problems I had was they're really skinny strings compared to my bass that I normally play. And so half the time it was me playing bum notes because I couldn't see the strings. But that's just a me problem, really. The drums were done through Superior Drummer. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay reckless.